Okay, so welcome into the patch reading here. 1.1.8 is out. So yeah, we are pleased to introduce all new side areas scattered across the world of Cairn, and with them new challenges and rewards. As you explore these new locations, you will also stumble upon a new style of monster totem. Themed after the celestial fiends you may have battled within the Tomb of the Heretic, the power of the hungering darkness, it would seem, can no longer be contained. So yeah, we are gonna have the... I think they were like spoiled as in like celestial totems, but they're basically like Ugol totems, right? Whatever their like real name is. Alright, new features. The world of Cairn has expanded, blah 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 blah. They don't tell us where to go, but we're gonna find out, right? New foes mean new treasures. 7 new monster and frequents have been added alongside new mini bosses. 7, alright. 7 seems like a fair number. 3 new legendary weapons. Where they are found, that's a mystery for us to solve. Alright, interesting. A new power arises from the world of Cairn. Discover celestial monster totems offering fresh challenges. Nabadea, the ancient Wendigo ancient beneath Barrowhome. Oh, that one. That was like, okay, so actually like you have an exclusive item to farm for now when you don't side with Barrowhome. That's nice, actually. That's nice. And Asteria has 2 monster frequents. In addition to the legendary helmet. Wait, what? Well, good thing I'm killing her like on basically all of my characters. Shadow Arm. Nemesis bosses now give more progress towards blah 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 blah. Yeah, outcast secrets can also... Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, makes sense. Increased animation speed on leap, disengage, teleport, and rush by 30%. Yeah, well, that's like really nice, I think. I'm gonna check that out later. All summoned pets are now unsummoned. I mean, this should have been like the same. Like, wasn't this the case already? This is like a bug fix more than like a change. Consistent with teleport and leap, is that so? Maybe we should actually like... Maybe it's like finally time to check out Disengage Spells now. Increased number of sound slots to... That's for modding or something, right? Fixed skills such as RE, sometimes appearing in non-playable space. Alright. Reduced all monster resistances by 5% in Elite and Ultimate difficulty in single player. This is compensated by an across-the-board adjustment to resist reduction skills in all masteries. Right, so RR got basically nerfed across the board. That's interesting because I think that's like the right way to balance resistance reduction being ridiculously OP. But I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like I did not expect them to even care about this at the stage of the game, but apparently they still do. Yeah, Concave, welcome on, and Micmac Twitch as well, and also Dakota, Ohio. Yeah, patch is out. Patch is already out. You can already download. It's already like I'm already in the game here. It says 1.1.8, like literally like 10, I don't know, 15 minutes ago or something, or like 20 minutes. Barrowhome Dungeon House additional hero types and its spawn pools and spawns more heroes in general. Alright, nice. Arcanist buffs by nerfing RR everywhere? Probably, we'll see. I don't know what else, we'll see. I mean, they definitely took away 5% resistances from all monsters in Elite and Ultimate. That's what we know already. Fix an issue where many blah 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 blah. Charge and vanish type rune augment skills. Alright, that's nice. Increased resistance values on armor augments. Wait, just like that across the board. Wait, what? Did it just make it easier to cap resistances and overcap resistances? Wait, what? What happened to this patch, dude? Like, to this game? It's like a new game. It's like I have to do all of my guides again. Oh well. Okay, faction item Bloodbore added 18 pierce damage for Stormsprint, Blood Render, 2 duration to Siphon Souls, Corruption, acid to Fizz to RE, and increased physical damage to 80. Physical RE, here we finally go. Maybe. Heart of Mammoth added Aether damage. I don't even know what that is right now. Hex Launcher added 45% wit to Aether and plus the Arcane. Oh, this is it's like a wit to Aether kind of. Isn't that like the Drain Essence one? Yeah, right, it is. Increased wit dealt to Aether to Drain Essence to 100%. So like another possible item for Drain Essence now. Aether Drain Essence maybe? Or like at least this one got buffed. Like this one was like, yeah, basically only good as a filler before because it was a faction item, right? And now it might be better. Well, yeah, GOG is sometimes a little bit later. Like late in general. Mark of Burning Shadows, increase fire damage modifier for Bone Harvest. Okay, whatever. And this is a buff, definitely. Execute damage for PLs and bleed damage, yeah, like a nice buff for cooldown based Promise Strike. Mark of the Shadow Queen, add a +3 Spectral Binding, +3 Ozuin's Wrath. Added Spectral Binding modifiers. It doesn't say which modifiers though, we're gonna check them out. Probably right about now, but first I wanna take a look at like resistance augments. What the fuck is this? Like Bismuth's Weight touch gives you like 12 Poison Rest and 10 Aether Rest now? Before it was 10 Poison Rest and 8 Aether Rest, right? So you basically got like, basically all characters ever in the existence of Grim Dawn have like more resistances right now. This is what, 10% Pierce, 10 Aether? Instead of 7 Pierce, 7 Aether, right? Or like, no, it was 8 Aether, 8 Pierce. Now it's 10-10, this one is 12-10 from 10-7. Kingsguard is up from 7-10 to 9-12. So basically everything that was 10 before is 12 now, everything that was 7 before is 9 now, and everything that was 8 before is 10 now. So basically everything got buffed by 2%, right? So basically times 7, like assuming you have a double resistance augment on every single slot, you have 7 slots, right? This means that's a buff by, like you have 28% more resistances, basically. Just from like augments, right? Like armor augments. Patch any good? I don't know. I'm just checking it out. I mean, I hope it's good. It seems good so far, but I haven't really like read too much. What did I want to check out here? It was a Mark of the Shadow Queen, right? I think that's a craftable, even. I mean, yeah, it is a faction item after all, right? So Mark of the Shadow Queen now has elemental damage to Spectral Binding. What the fuck? Elemental Necromancer? I don't know about that. Okay, so Mark of the Shadow Queen has now elemental damage to Spectral Binding. And all resistance augments for armor have 2% more than before. Right. Where was it? Here, right. Increased percent resist values of armor augments. Basically everything that was 7 before is 9 now, everything that was 8 before is 10 now, and everything that was 10 before is 12 now. So basically like plus 2% for all of them. Night Stalker Pendant, +1 Demolitionist and Fire Strike modifiers. Well, that's another one we gotta check out in game here. Because it is a craftable item, right? The Desolator, +2 Soldier Skills. Interesting. Witch Moon, +1 Demolitionist as well. Okay. It's like more support for Saboteur, basically, like this one and this one is Saboteur support, probably. Word of Solal, increased wit decay damage for body boxing grenade to blah blah blah. Alright, so more like a buff to. This was like wit grenade pyromancer, right? Absolution, reduced acid retaliation. Oh, another retaliation nerf, who would have thought? Okay, okay. Oh, Yugo's hunger buff. Nice, nice. That's the other spin to win ability, right? Like yeah. I feel like my graphic card is about to crash again. Not like this. Let me check. I don't know how to tell. It's just weird. Okay, so
What brings you to my forge?
Night Stalker Pendant, right? Night Stalker Pendant is the Inquisitor, Nightblade, Rune of Hagarad, and now also Frostburn damage to Fire Strike. It doesn't have like any fire to cold conversion or anything like that though, so... But the crit damage is nice. This could be like usable for cold saboteurs, I guess. Hogyu, cold saboteur support. And the other one that we have was Witch Moon, right? Not this one, but Witch Moon. Witch Moon has +1 demolitionist now as well. Which means... What is that? Cold Purifier? It's so weird. Purifier / saboteur support, yeah. Okay, that's like kinda underwhelming, I guess. Monster frequency: Aether Scorched Cleaver, increased Aether damage dealt as physical to 50%. Alright, that's pretty good. Bloodlord's Blade, increased chance of 100% CR for possession to 12%. From what? Yeah, the patch dropped, at least for Steam. Not sure if it's out on... I mean, on GOG it's not out yet, I think, but it is out on Steam at least. Where was I? Bloodlord's Blade, right? I think it was like 8% or something before. Lover's Pendant, fix an issue not properly applying. Oh, this didn't work. What the fuck? Why did I get locked out? What? Due to extreme load. Stop overloading the page, guys. Oh, please. Vindictive Flame, cooldown reduction on Colossal Fortress with nice. Bone Slicer, fire to physical to 50%. I don't even know what those items are. Okay, that was 8% before, so 4% off. That's pretty good actually. And what is this? Bone Slicer, fire to physical from 25 to 50. Or like physical judgment, or like, right. Judgment is physical anyway, right? What do you need those fire to physical for? For Virus Might, I guess. Yeah, it's good for Virus Might because of Volcanic Stride. Yeah, but enough, that's the one. The Counter-Strike one, right? Colossal Fortress is the Counter-Strike one usually. Crimson's Vile Scepter added 24 acid damage to Drixie Bly. That's good. Drixie Bly was still pretty garbage, right? Coven Celestial Halberd. Reduced % crit damage modifier to Blade Arc to 35. And that was too OP, maybe. I don't know. Alagoth Axe Void Binding added Black Metal Cocktail modifier that meant missing in... Oh. Okay. Increased acid damage mod for RE to 100. So buff to acid RE. I mean, Vitality RE is like way better anyway, last patch at least, so a buff to acid seems fair. Molten Claw Slicer increased Pierce to fire to 50% and added 10 fire resistance reduction to Veil of Shadow. Wait, what? Fire Saboteur. You have like 20 RR on Weight of Shadow now. You dual wield these, it's pretty nice. You made a pretty pog retail commander, nice. Yeah, that shield seems pretty good for that. So you basically have, like, if you dual wield these, right, you have like full Pierce to Fire conversion, which means you can use Bat. And also it's pretty good for Canister Bomb, right? Like you have Fist to Fire here and then like Pierce to Fire globally, and then your Canister Bomb will be like full fire, right? Because Canister Bomb is like Fire, Fizz and Pierce usually. That's the one thing, and the other thing is that all the Pierce from Nightblade, such as like Dual Blades, will become fire, right? And that's like actually pretty juicy, right? Dual Blades, 131 fire damage basically if you like overcap it to the max, which I'm not sure if you are able to, but it's pretty nice. And like 20 RR here with just like a 1-pointer. This doesn't seem that bad. This is like a cooldown based weapon though, so you probably wanna like play around Fire Shadow Strike as well at the same time. Yo, Dead of the Year, welcome in, welcome in. Pet build that could tackle creative entertainment. I haven't tried on skeletons, and I would say skeletons probably can't do it. I would ask Maya on the forums, like she should know. Obsidian Defender, increased chaos damage for Witchfire and Shadowrun Smash. Yeah, this needs like a... I feel like Oathkeeper, Shield, Melee, not Shield Throw, kinda needed a buff. Like this was a very weak archetype anyway, so this getting buffs seems very good. Reaper's Leg Guards added... Wait, what? +3 Eye of Reckoning. What the fuck? That's like the first time legs are like pants give you +3 to a, like Nemesis pants give you like +3 to a main skill. Like usually they only give you +3 to like a secondary skill, right? I like to like a modifier of a skill, right? Say, I don't know, Hellfire, Orion's... I mean, okay, Orion's Rage is an exception as well. But like Soul Harvest, right? Inferno, High Impact, all of these are like not primary skills, but like the second part of a skill, right? But like +3 to Eye of Reckoning on which one? Reaper's Leg Guards. This one. Together with Blood Pact and Soul Harvest. That seems very good for Vitality. Out of all builds, it seems the best for Vitality. Ripped Claw Slicer increased Wit to Fire to 50%. Oh, this one. Wit to Fire. Oh yeah, just like a buff to the conversion in line with the other items, right? That makes sense. Again, good for Bat, right? Bat and Gua. Rylock's Crest removed CDR to Fighting Spirit. Okay. Scorpius Bludgeon. I don't know why though. Like, sure, it was good, but was it like nerf worthy? I don't know. Increased bleed damage to Blade Arc to... Yeah, like nobody used this for bleed because you use like two-hander... I don't know, one-handed Blade Arc for bleed. I mean, obviously it can work, but I didn't see it being like good, so maybe now it's good. Servitor's Cleaver added 22 fire damage for RF. Yeah, that weapon kinda sucked, so it's not pretty good. I like it's better now at least. Storm Herald, increased lightning damage to Doombolt. Okay. That's a buff to basically my Warlock that died, and also the Conjurer that, for example, Armored Altar made, right? Warden's Judgment, increased physical to Aether for pets to 100%. 100% Pog. Alright, epic items. Holy shit, so many changes here. What is this? Cerulean Shard, +1 Knight's Blade skills, pierce the lightning. There's so much conversion here, what the fuck? Chill Surge. Dude, blue items have like conversion now. Oh, holy shit, okay. Oh. I mean, there were like few items that had conversion before, such as Mage Lord rings, right? And now it seems like pretty much every second ring has conversion. Also belts. Like, the options are gonna be crazy with these, probably again. Yo, Extreme Gamer, welcome on, welcome on. Yeah, the patch is out for Steam. If you're playing on GOG, then I don't think it's out yet, but it should be soon. I don't think I'm gonna like read all of these, like, sure, nice, like lots of conversion for like many new, like many old blue items rather. Mage Lord, added support for Inquisitor. Okay. That's interesting as well. Legendary non-set items. Amatok Step. Increase the A to 32, blah 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 blah. Melee Fire Strike. Yeah, that's good to get a buff, because it's kind of bad. Chill Heart. Add a +1 Diminutionist as well. Good for Saboteur again, right? Also, Chill Heart has... Doesn't it have like lightning to cold conversion? So couldn't you use this like on... It should be pretty good for cold stunjacks, right? Maybe. Coined of Arcane Whispers, increased vitality for Penati. 9-bats is gonna love this, right? With Netty getting buffed again. Destructive Whispers added 100% fire to lightning to cocktail. Increased wet and cold damage modifiers to Grenado. Nice. That's good for my cold Grenado Saboteur, right? Coined of Divine Whispers, increased cold damage modifier for RF to 55. Eldritch Whispers added +2 radius to fire and acid variants of Doombolt. I like this as well. Like, this is good. Light Whispers added 15 fire RR modifier for Widow Shadow variant. Yep, so this one, the 2 daggers are like the 2 weapons, it's already like 35% fire. I mean, yeah, Fire Saboteur is back, right? Undying Whispers updated acid modifier for RF to RE to Aether. Bone Lance buff, that's like a buff to my Battle Mage. Doombringer, whatever. Grand Fate, okay. Mantle of Mogjogan increased fire down as lightning to pets to 100%. And added 100% wit to lightning for pets as well. So what is this supposed to be, like lightning skeletons? Lightning dog? Like lightning occultist, right? And this one could be for lightning pet necromancer, but I don't know. PRM or PAF cup. Agony, increase attack speed to 16. And rebuffed Eye Reckoning or Rata. Okay. So Agony, spin to win, like Rata spin to win with Agony is kinda back. Aladra Spellblade added Fist Fire for Fire Strike and for Savagery. Increased fire damage mod and yada 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 yada. Alright, so this one got buffed for basically everything, but especially for Fire Strike and Savagery. And I mean, yeah, those 2 abilities were pretty fucking bad with this, so that's good. Amatok Step, increase the A to, yeah, whatever. Arcanor now has Necromancer support. Well, that's weird. Wait, is this supposed to be like another elemental Necromancer? Let's check out the mod.
Find any blueprint.
This is Vitality to Elemental and Aether to Elemental to Spectral Binding and plus 150% Elemental to Spectral Binding. Yo, what the fuck is this? Elemental Death Knight or what? Elemental Force Wave Death Knight. Or what are you supposed to play with us now? What? Wait, what was the other item? Have we just like had a Spectral Binding support here? Mark of the Shadow Queen, right? Yeah, you play... Yeah, like, I mean, Mark of the Shadow Queen fits as well. With Aladras... I mean, not Aladras, where is it? Arcanor, right? That's so weird. Like, you play this, and then you play Mark of the Shadow Queen. That's just super fucking weird. Aura of Censure. This one's like kinda only good for Apostate though. Or Defiler. I mean... Yeah, you could do Apostate with us as well, but like, what is your main ability then? Casting speed. Do you just spam like Chain Lightning or what? Tech fixes? I mean, this is just... I think it was supposed to be like this already. Oh, it was only for... What? Yeah, basically you can't like cheese equipment for pets, like... say you have something with like pets, like, I don't know, pet bonuses or something on, then you spawn the pet, like with plus skills to that pet line, like then you like spawn the pet, and you switch back to your other gear, and your pet won't be unsummoned, and it's like better than your current gear or something like that. And now they will just be unsummoned, so they can't cheese the system basically. This one makes Disengage better, I guess. This one is like for modding, I guess. I don't know, or like I don't know what this is about. And this one, I mean, yeah, this is pretty self-explanatory, I would say. Yeah, Saboteur, especially Fire Saboteur, seems very interesting now. So where was I? Arcanor, right? Arcanum Electrolysis. Stun Res on a item, on a weapon, what the fuck, on a gun even. That's weird. And if we turn the Pyre plus 2 execution, that's like another Fire Saboteur item, right? Fire Saboteur support ring, right? Bone Scavengers Death Grips, 50% acid to wit for pets. Okay. I don't know enough about pets to judge those properly. This is nice. The shoulders were pretty bad, right? So anything is good. Okay, that's like another Bleed Pierce hybrid weapon getting buffed. Barbaros plus 2 blast shield, interesting. That's probably for, I don't even know, commandos. Chill Flame Evoker plus 3 lethal assault. What is Chill Flame Evoker again? Oh yeah, this one. This one has LE now, interesting. So like a cold Saboteur item. Cinder Scorn, increased burn damage to Virus Might, okay. Colossal Grasp, increased attack speed and % chance of physical on the granted skill, alright. Consumption of Aggravix, plus 1 Soldier, 45 physical to fire. Is that like the retail? Aggravix. That's the retail version, right? Like you can play like Retaliation Battle Mage with like Colorless Tempest, or Retaliation Tactician with Ignifire, right? That's what it's like supposed to do. But fire, okay. Fire return, yeah. Yeah, Redden, how are you, man? Welcome on. Crown of the Revenant King, increase with damage to RF and Smite. Nice. Damnation, increase the damage to RF. Okay. I think these like work well together actually. Death Theater's sidearm. Okay, that seems good. This was like physical decay or something. Like ranged physical death knight or something, right? Death Lord's Band. What is that one even again? Death Lord. Oh, this one. Wait, this one has flat wit now. Interesting. Yet another good wit ring. Like Vitality has so many good rings. I don't think that's gonna like make this good enough though. Probably not. Like at least not for Vitality. I mean, it's being used for bleeding, right? For the proc. Death's Reach, increased weapon damage to Eye Reckoning. Oh yeah. Like this is in line with the other buff to the Reaper's Leg Guards, right? Which make Vitality Eye Reckoning better, basically. Wait, what is... Oh, this one. No crit on cadence anymore, okay. Added Herald of Doom granted skull to the mythical version. Place a banner marking your conquest. Standing near the banner will inspire you and your allies. And do what? 20 crit damage plus 150 pierce and bleed damage. Interesting. Banners are back. The Red Knight's Guard added 14 bit damage. That's nice. I think I was actually using that on my Defiler, right? Yep, so my Defiler, like the Defiler version I was playing at least, got buffed a bit. These have like flat vitality damage now. Seems good. Edge of Sanity, increased Aether damage modifiers. Alright. It's like another try to buff Aether. Death Knight with Edge of Sanity, I guess. Wait, they buff Chaos Ray? What? What? Wasn't like Chaos Ray one of the strongest ones right now anyway? Exterminus, increased fire damage to Fire Strike. Alright. Yeah, range needs like buffs anyway, but it's good. Fiend's Resolve, Aether to Chaos, and added 100% Wit to Chaos to RE. So full Chaos RE. It's like really easy to do now. Right, Chaos RE is pretty easy to do now. I mean, you just literally only need one item. But why would you play Chaos RE, right? Diagram Tools is not up to date. Will probably like take some days, maybe like 1, 2, 3 days. Depends like how much time Dammit has. Okay, nice buff. Nice buff. Plus 3 Aura of Conviction and modifiers. What is Grasp of Unchained Might? Virus Might, or like, no, Aura of Conviction modifier. Let's check that one out. What? Yeah. And the modifier is 50% pierce to physical to Aura of Conviction. That seems very interesting for like physical tactician, right? But why is it 50%? Why not 100%? You will play Chaos RE for the visual effect? Yeah, probably. Oh yeah, does it have a new one? Should we check it out? I will show not. Yeah, it's a pierce exclusive, which has like flat pierce damage. But if you, yeah, but it also has physical resistance. So like if you're playing a tactician, like using Aura of Conviction when it actually like gives you physical damage instead of piercing damage would be very interesting. But why is it only 50%, right? Pierce to fist to cadence. Yeah, but what if you don't want to play Cadence, right? Fiends. Resolve. Alright, let's check it out. So this is Fire RE, right? This is normal RE. And let's check what Chaos RE. I don't have enough spirit, are you fucking kidding me? Okay, I like enough of these, right? So how many do I have? 79, 11, 17. 11, 17. Okay, 11, 17, 11, 17. 11, 17.
Safe with me. Promise.
Oh, it actually looks like Chaos. That's pretty good, actually.
Got something you need stashed?
Alright, time to move this back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shit, it gives me spirit.
Safe with me. Promise. I'll hold on.
Okay, next. Morgul's Mortality, Code to Wit. What? Wait, no, we're not that far. Where was I? Fiend's Resolve, right. Footpads, Grim Fate, Sand King, Bleed damage modifier for pets, right? Like, Morgul's Pact is basically more bleed to pets. Herald of Amatok plus shield, so like more Saboteur support, right? Blazing Ants, Herald of Blazing Ants, which one was that? Oh, this one. Interesting. This is casting speed. What the heck? Veil of Shadow and modifiers for it. Well, what kind of modifier is it? Let's see, let's see. Hey Naomi, welcome on, welcome on. In Ashkor's Corrupted Hand, physical damage modifier for Doombolt. Alright, if you want to like play Fizz Doombolt, yeah, good luck. Fizz to Aether Ray reduced. Physical Aether Ray nerfed again. Gerenthror's Hand, Beards and Bleed damage increased. Yeah, that was like not used, I think, so it's good. Plus the Fighting Spirit to Jackson's Lucky Bullet. It seems like good for Tactician, like range Tactician, I guess. Piss Doombolt. Yeah.
Got something you need stashed?
Alright. Blazing Herald has plus 1 meter target area and another 10% fire RR. Which is like the same as the Green MI, but it's still like a casting speed weapon, right? So it's weird. I think the other green is actually better, at least for like dual wielding melee hooks. Maybe not for. I mean, I don't know. Depends like what you want to play, right? Guide 1R. Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for the sub. Thank you so much for the prime. Very much appreciated. Gideon R. I don't know. I probably like don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for your support though. Welcome on, welcome on. Okay. Tranquil Mind. Prime Bond and Veil of Shadow. Okay. So this is interesting. This one was like good for pets, obviously. Mana Cards Infusion added 70 elemental damage modifier for field command, removed cadence modifier. Okay. So you can also like use it for elemental blade arc now. Anathema plus the Hellfire Mine, whatever, bloody hands, blah blah, yeah, pet stuff, who cares, right? Dark Dreams, Blast Shield modifier. You gotta check out all these modifiers, guys, I'm sorry. Because modifiers can be pretty disgustingly OP, so... 12% physical resistance to what? 12% phys res to blast shield? Are you fucking kidding me? What? That's crazy. Yeah, PvE League is trash. Well, just play Grim Dawn then. Grim Dawn patches Pog, maybe. I don't know. Haven't actually like seen. Oh, it's live now, by the way. It wasn't live before. Okay, Mask of Infernal Truth, add a +1 Nightblade. This is like for, yeah, Fire Saboteur again, right? Obsidian Juggernaut. Oh, buff for Soldier side. I mean, that's fair. I think Soldier needed a buff for this weapon, so that's fine. Oathbearer. Cool modifier to Fighting Spirit. Is this gonna be enough for this item? I thought this was pretty bad, like considered to be pretty bad. Probably not enough, we'll see. Northern Worm, increase the A. Alright, alright. Please stop logging me out. What is this? Don't overload the page, please. Okay, Pull Throw of Drieg, updated damage on the skill proc, pretty great pants are pretty great. Penet's Replicating Wand, replace the duration modifier for Inquisitor Seal to +2 summon limit. Interesting. Which is probably like a small buff, but I'm not even sure. I mean, yeah, it's probably a buff. Rain of Fire and Ice, replace bonuses to absolute 0 with +2 Shatter Strike. Absolute 0. Wasn't absolute 0 like absolute trash anyway? Because it's like a OFF skill. This one, yeah, this one is like absolute trash actually. So, yeah, this being a Shadow Strike weapon for, or like Shadow Strike ring for fire and cold is pretty nice, right? Hey from Darksh, welcome on, welcome on. Just cover the map on seals, indeed, right? I mean, yeah. Then you can actually like move around as an Inquisitor, right? If you just are able to cover the entire map in seals, then you can actually like cut around again. Rod Drinker's Crust. Okay. I think there's like a pet item, right? Like a pet medal. Sign of Noxious Wounds, added acid damage to Execution Necrotic Edge. Very underused item, I believe. Oh, this one. And gets what? Execution and Necrotic Edge. So like, it's supposed to be for Acid Reapers, dual wield Acid Reapers. Not sure about that. Maybe it's enough, but I mean, it still has to like compete with Death Guard, right? And Death Guard is probably just better still. Hey Demi Alani, welcome on, welcome on. Welcome, welcome. Spark of Ultos, Poison Rush, alright. Setting up the Fallen attack speed. What? Setting up the Fallen was like... What, this one has attack speed now? Are you kidding me? This was so good anyway, right? What the fuck? Shadow Flame Mantle, +2 second, right? That's good for like Pyromancers, I guess. This is a ranged shoulder, like a shoulder for range builds. Siegebreaker, +3 Word of Pain, so that's like a basically a physical tactician buff. What? Soul Blade increased weapon damage to CT to 18%, increased attack damage converted to half to RF to 8%, so like a buff to the... I mean, nobody ever played around the CT part of this, but people played it for like RF, right? Basically melee RF, say Paladin for example, or Templar. I mean, if you're playing a Templar, then you also use a Calator's Tempest, right? Time to play Pinati again? Yeah, indeed. Stone Fist Rebuke added 18% physical resistance reduction and fire to physical modifiers to Aura of Cancer. Wait, what? Physical Tactician it is, right? We're gonna play physical Force Wave Tactician. Like, what is this? It's pretty good. Mythical Soul Catcher. Acid to Chaos RE. Wait, another Chaos RE. This is such a debate though, right? Like, added 100% acid dealt as Chaos to RE, right? Let's check out RE. RE deals Vitality and Poison. So if you have Acid to Chaos, you convert Acid to Chaos, but you don't convert Poison to Chaos because Chaos doesn't have a dot. Alright, so it's like, it doesn't do anything. Unless you add Acid via I think via gloves, right? You can like add flat Acid via gloves. So yeah, it's good for that. But if you don't have the gloves, then it's like literally doing nothing. This one has like Acid damage to RE. But yeah, I don't know. I still think it's kind of funny. But yeah, it does actually make sense with these gloves, right? Which don't have chaos damage, by the way. Storm Reaver, lightning mod to savagery. Oh, okay. I would have liked electrocute damage more on this, but okay. Stormseer Sapphire, plus 3 static strike, okay. Thread of Mortality, increased skill bonuses to 4. Health regen to 60, blah blah blah, okay. Oh, yeah, whatever. Untouchable, okay. Yeah, Tactician is getting buffs like left and right, I feel like. Untouchable. This one gets +1 Inquisitor, right? Like, just like that. That's crazy. It's a pretty good Tactician item now. It was like a Death Knight shield before, but it's like a legit Tactician item now as well. Venom Lash added 20 acid damage to RE and increased poison damage modifier. What is Venom Lash? Ah, this one. Yeah, still like a good entry weapon for acid poison. I'd like it, yeah, like a good filler. I mean, it's still like an 84 weapon anyway, so. Also, Viper Fang Grip's acid damage modifier to RE got increased. So, yeah, the acid to chaos conversion is even more important now. Boilrand Tyrants increased chaos damage for RF to 20 to 45, alright. Hey Atakan, welcome on, welcome on. Yeah, they increase animations on like so many movement abilities, it's crazy. When you go main Legends and a +3 fighting spirit, increase damage on the skill proc, Whisper of Secrets, increase bleed damage to our Ring of Steel rather. Seems good. Oh, Chaos of Reckoning got a buff as well actually. Wait, what was it before? Oh nice, my Sentinel got buffed. The good old Sentinel got buffed, seems good. This was, I think, 18% before, probably. No, 16 actually, that's a 4% increase. That's pretty good. I mean, the build was already like, very solid, I would say. Another buff to Chaos of Reckoning. Okay. Wormbone Handguard's got attack speed, what the heck? These have attack speed now, that's crazy. These are pretty good. Nightbringer, alright, here we go, Nerf Fiesta. So removed health. Rest in peace, like 500 health. What the heck? Added 60 wit damage and 100 wit damage decay to Wind Devil. Trying to make the shaman part of the thing here. But it's like, why would you use Wind Devil when they don't have like any resistance reduction, right? Does the set give it RR? Light of Shadow, Shadow Strike, an Omen. Life Leech Resistance to Wind Devil. So you use it to apply Life Leech Resistance reduction, eh? That might be, like, it might potentially make like a very crazy Leech Ritualist like a thing. Right, that could maybe work. But you just need the helmet, right? You don't need anything else. Like shoulders don't do anything. 4-piece doesn't do anything for like 4-piece needs to like give Wind Devils like maybe vitality resistance reduction or something. On the other hand, does I mean Ritualist doesn't need any more vitality resistance reduction, right? Tacticians were pretty solid like a long time ago. I mean, they're still solid. They were just more like in the shadow of like warlords or other soldier combinations, I guess. But they got buffed like quite a bit now. Honestly, they weren't even that bad. Like they were just underplayed. They weren't like bad before. They will nerf AR for that. Blade Spirits and Wind Devils. Yeah, I could do that as well, I guess, but you wanna like make use of the life leech resistance, right? So you're gonna like you would have to, I don't know, play around leech, I think. I mean, you can spec Blade Spirits to leech for you, I guess. Oh, this one also adds acid to RE actually. Interesting. Okay. +2 nullification added 50% slow rest to Outcast Secret. That's not bad at all. Alright, legendary item sets. Damage on the proc of the Nightbringer set, right? Bonemonger. Well, this wasn't applying, but okay. Blood Knight reduced. I mean, yeah, Blood Knight was pretty OP lately. So these get reduced a bit. Wait, Fire already nerfed? What? Dark One's Gift reduced wit damage on Wendigo Totem, alright. Justice set added +1 soldier skills and removed bonuses to Blitz and Force Wave. Oh, it's just a plus skills, right? Face Guard of Justice. Had +2 Blitz, +2 Force Wave, and now has +2 Soldier instead. Seems good, I would say. It's a pretty good buff for commandos. Even Warlords, honestly. We're using our modifiers for Guardians, yeah. I think there's like some way to make Blade Spirits leech for you, but they don't do by default. Yeah, Chill Whisper set, there you go. Okay, like these got increased anyway, so this is like just +1 all skills to soldier, just like that, right? Lost souls. This got changed around a bit as well. I gotta change my. I might have to change around my skills for my Kabbalist a bit. Where is it? This one, right? Rage of Agravax added 1% fire to Aether from Vindictive Flame. Pretty nice for Aether Sorks. Or I also like the Fighter, honestly. Razen's Torment increased Chaos modifier to Zonen's Technique to 80. Yeah, that's like another try of them trying to make Razen good for Soldier, but I don't know if that's like ever gonna be good enough compared to like Deceiver or Witch Hunter, right? We'll see. Sentinel with, I mean, maybe now with the like resistance reduction across the board, they're like good now. Kabbalist. Kabbalist. Counter-Strike. Rata nerf. Targo craft set. Increased trauma damage on Blade Arc. Alright, nice. So basically my Warlord got buffed. My Targo Warlord got buffed. That's like a good thing when you play only exotic builds, right? Your builds always get buffed. Feels good, man. Wait, what? Oh, the Vitality one got nerfed. Okay, that's like a bigger nerf to Vitality RE then, compared to the nerf to Fire RE, right? That's a pretty huge nerf, actually. Wait, what? Why? What does it say? Okay, what happened to Blightlord's Hood now, right? Like, Blightlord's Hood reduced fire damage for RE to 35, and here Blightlord's Hood removed Vitality damage modifier to RE and increased fire damage modifier to 56. Like what? What's happening here? Void Soul set increased attack damage converted to health to Doombolt to 25%. That's a lot, actually. Increased chaos damage modifier to Ignifire to 32 to 100. Another Void Soul set buff, seems good. Okay, so what was happening here? We got +1 Occultist here instead of... We just got it for free, right? Mask has +2 Headhound and Shard has +1 Occultist. So basically just got like +1 to everything for free. Seems good. Hey Mango Circle, welcome on, welcome on. Oh, this is so smooth, what the heck? This is so fast. Look at this. Zap.
What troubles you? Stay strong.
What do I even do with this skills now? I have no clue. I don't know, this is good now. Wait, yeah, it's good because it lost its conversion, right? Wait, that's like... Yeah. Wait. Did it already lose that last patch? Will of the Crypt. Oh no, yeah, it has been removed right now. Removed physical, that is Vitality. Nice. So we can actually like spec into this now, even when you're playing Vitality. And did I have any Vit to Fire conversion? That's like a huge buff for the spell actually. The spell is way better now. Like skeletons should deal like so much more damage. This is huge. I mean, I might even consider like maxing them out now. Like maxing this out. This was Chaos and Lightning to Fire. Where was the... I don't have any Vit to Fire, do I? %98% Fist of Fire. Wait, only 98, not even 100. What the heck? I don't think I have Vit to Fire though. So yeah, that only a 1-pointer it is, right? Stokto, welcome on, thanks for the follow. Probably like this, okay. Seems good. Ozon's Infernal Avatar added plus now 0.5 radius modifier for canister bomb. That's nice. Valgor's Hunger increased Vit damage modifier for Sigil to 140, reduced attack damage to half to 4. But I mean, if you deal more damage and have like a lower life steal percentage, overall probably like still gonna heal the same. And reduced life leech resistance reduction modifier to 7 souls to -5. Okay, this is a nerf to leech though. Wild Blood Vanguard set reduced weapon damage modifier to grasping wands. Yeah, this was kind of overdue. So Wild Blood finally got nerfed a bit. Yep. Alright, devotions. Let's see. Berserker, increased physical resistance to 4%. From how much? Three, okay. That's not too much, but 1% more. 08 to 90, 70. That's double. Unless it had it split anyway. Yeah, it was 20 and 35, now it's for like, I don't know, 30 and 40 or something. Bleed damage buff, okay. Ghettos increased health to 6%, added 8 flat vitality damage. removed half, okay. Alright, that's... Since they like removed basically all of the other flat sources, right, of damage, Ghettos having flat damage is pretty unique, so that's good, but I don't know if it's like gonna be good enough. Callback buff, okay. Leviathan more DA, okay. I don't know if that's enough. Ratosh added 10 Vit damage and reduced health to 150. What? Ratosh buff? Ratosh buff for flat damage basically, but a nerf to casters because of the damage nerf on the proc, I guess. Gallows, Omegalo. Yeah, pretty much buffing non-caster vitality, exactly. Like Gallows as well as Ratosh buff slash nerf, and also Bendigo's Mark, like proc nerf here. Yeah, seems like caster nerfs and melee buffs, which makes sense because like caster, but like vitality casters were like insanely broken kinda, and vitality melee was okay. Like it was still good actually, but not as crazy as caster. And also like behind some other melee damage types, right? Tree of Life buff, more health regen. Okay. Wait, was I using Tree of Life on this one? No. Shield Life is like mostly at pet devotion anyway, right? Tempest increased basically everything. Seems good. Shield Maiden, Shield Recovery increases pretty good, because this is like a shield devotion, which makes shields generally better and doesn't make shield as bound to the Mastery Soldier and Oathkeeper, right? That's pretty good. Not sure if they like need a buff though, but I guess that's fine. Oh, this is huge actually. Blood of Ugol has 16 damage reduction now, instead of what, 12 or 14? 12. 16 is like a good number, like a really good number actually. That's like very good for dervishes, for example, like acid dervishes. Could also be used for like cold Spellbreaker maybe. Bull Rush, reduce cooldown to 0.4. Wait. Oh, never mind. I was like, wait, they're buffing Bull but not buffing Bear. But yeah, Maul has been redesigned apparently. Druid's Blessing 0.5, wait, what? So it's 2.7 instead of 3.2? That's pretty good, right? Like, Dryad seems like a valid healing option for... I mean, it was already like fine for some builds. That's pretty good, that's really good. I like it. Guardian's Gaze, more heal on this? Yeah, that was needed, I would say. Wait, it's 15? Wait, it's from 5 to 15, like triple? That's crazy though. What the heck? Alright, Maul has been redesigned as an AoE debuff that causes physical damage with attack converted to health and armor reduction. Look at this, Adios. Armor reduction in Grim Dawn. Armor reduction. What? Armor reduction, dude. Okay, we're definitely playing Bear on the next physical build. Like that's crazy. Yeah, increases armor by minus 10%. That's level 1, by the way. Can I post a link? Sure, Berserker. Always. Is this Titan Quest? No, it's Titan Quest 2.0, dude. Inquisitor's tag not found. Met. Oh, you gotta update your... that's because of what's it called? Rainbow mod not being updated. JM Pesanha, welcome in, welcome. Thanks for the follow. Mango Circle. You wish, you wish. Okay, so whatever, what else here? Reckless Tempest increased number of targets to 4. And it was, what before? 3, okay. Yeah, Tempest got buffed like in every possible way, I feel like. Meteor Shower nerfed. Lol, and people say it's still the only good devotion in the game, right? Cup. Tip the Scales, yeah, I mean, this one had to be nerfed, right? Like, Tip the Scales was just pretty broken. Down to 20 RR, that's pretty low though. And Tsunami buff, yeah, I like it. Added Fumble and... wait, what? I mean, okay, Tsunami was, in my opinion, probably the worst tier 1 devotion in the game. Except for maybe Gallows, right? But now it has Fumble. Like, what the heck? Oh, it's one of the new mods? Oh, wait. I'm blind. I didn't check that. Pierce to Vitality to ranged expertise. Elemental to Vitality to Spectral Binding. So like a Vitality Apostate, like ranged Vitality Apostate medal basically. +5 to range expertise because you rolled Inquisitor's prefix. Like it's +3 range expertise and +3 spectral binding probably usually. Seems good. The devotion needs a revamp. Which one? Tsunami? I don't think it needs a revamp now. Like this is really good. Like Fumble is really good. Like this buff is really good. But yeah, I agree. Like before this patch, this was like the worst devotion ever. Kinda. How high are the values, by the way? I mean, the value is, for level 1 at least, it's 3%, which is not a lot. But tier 1 devotions can stack up to level 25, right? So if you... I don't know, how high are you guys... do you guys think this gonna like go? Maybe like 15, 20%? Yeah, like even 15% would be decent for a devotion, I would say. Modifier for passive skill, what phase? That's true actually, I haven't seen that either yet. Alright, Soldier, Daily Moment. Okay, here we go, right? This is the patch of masteries. Of mastery revamps, so we're seeing like less item changes but more mastery changes this time around. Soldier, Deadly Momentum, adjusted percent all percent damage bonuses to the same values, scaling to 65% by rank 12, 120 by max ultimate rank. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. Is it like a buff or a nerf? We will see. If you compare it to Soldier as it stands, right? This was like... I need an empty one here. Soldier, not Shaman. So this was 8, 7, 6, 6, 6, 5, 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 4. %65 by... okay, so it's the same for soft cap, and for hard cap it's... okay, so it's like a buff for hard cap. So overall it's like a small buff. Yeah, it's like a buff, I would say. Like a buff for endgame for sure. Discord increased elemental damage to 72. That's like 30 more, that's almost double. That's a lot, but I know, it's still Discord, right? I mean, there's the one build around the Arcane Force Hammer that gets buffed by this, basically. Decorated Soldier increased damage scaling with rank to 64 and 164. Okay, that's 14 more, and that's like even more, okay. Which, I like this because people rarely took this for the damage, right? This was usually only taken for the resistances and slow rest, and now you can consider like putting more points here for damage as well. Fighting Spirit cooldown now scales with rank, starting at 18, scaling to 12 and 10. And before it was always 16, right? Wait, to 12? Fighting Spirit is really good now, what the heck? Like a lot better at least. Internal Trauma is this one, right? So more damage on that. Okay. Tremor. Reduce damage modifier to 25 and minus 50. Minus 25, minus 50. So Force Wave basically got buffed, right? Both cooldown and spam version. Markovian's defense reduced damage modifier to 15. Okay. They did not... wait, but retaliation is still at minus 18, right? Yeah, probably. Menier's will increased heal to 15. 60 by rank 16. What? Oh. And 90 by ultimate. Wait, before? Wait, look at this. Man here's well before, right? Like at soft cap it restored 65% of your health, and at hard cap 66%, right? Like 10 points for 1% more health. What the fuck? Why is my Firefox not working? So this is a buff for ultimate ranks, and it is a buff for the base ranks, right? But soft cap got nerfed actually. Minions Bulwark now can be also used by two-handed melee. What? What? I did miss that indeed, yeah. So all two-handed soldiers that don't need more offensive ability can just go for this now. Like it has % damage absorption after all, right? And also retaliation. I mean, yeah, but it's still like, it's not only retaliation, it's also like flat physical damage and absorption. Like that's disgusting. Yep, that's actually disgusting. Like two-handed force wave, for example, can just use that, right? Two-handed spam force wave with Menhir's Bulwark. Military conditioning, increased health scaling to 24%, 36% by max ultimate rank. Okay. What? Military conditioning, right? Wait, 15% is now at what? 20? What? What is this? What? 24% health instead of 15? What is wrong with a soldier? Like, what are you doing, Crate? What is this? 36. What? What? What is this game? Auto-runs rage scales up to 20% offensive ability? What are these numbers? What? Warcry increased damage reduction scaling 35%. Doesn't matter because it doesn't have 100% uptime, right? KW. I mean, and this is like not even that much of a difference, like 5% more. But like this one is what the fuck, and this one is what the fuck. And also the number on like the away on Auto-run's rage is pretty disgusting as well. Dude, what the heck is happening here? Thank you. 35 by 12, 45 by ultimate. Terrify. Okay, Terrify. So soldier has 18 flat RR for everything now. Okay, 18 is like maybe a reasonable number. Like 10 was obviously a meme, but 18 might be reasonable. 18 might be actually reasonable, right? Yeah, these are good buffs, but like I feel like they're like too crazy. Okay, Blast Shield, reduce cooldown to 11 seconds. Okay, maybe like every single master just got like ridiculous anyway, so I mean Soldier got ridiculous kinda. Okay, Blast Shield from 12 to 11, okay. Which means something like my Sork has basically no cooldown at all anymore. I mean, it was already like basically up all the time, but now it's like up even more. And also 2k absorption, right? From 1710. Okay, so Demolitionist got pretty tanky via Blast Shield as well. Cancel Bomb reduced radius to 3.2 from 4. That's kind of a nerf. 2.5, 3.5. Oh. 0.3 here and 0.5. It's like you lose 0.8 and then you gain 0.5, so you lose like 0.3 between you lose between 0.5 and 0.3 radius. That's not too bad then. Demon Fire added % damage reduction. What? 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 What is this game? Alright, let's check it out. Check out the Sork, for example, right? The Sork has Blackwater Cocktail. What is the patch about? I mean, it's a new patch. It is the 1.1.8 patch that is out ever since like 1.5 hours. Pride Claw, welcome, welcome. I don't think Monday will be a patch day, but yeah, here we are. Okay, these got nerfed, basically. Big one buffed. Maybe it's finally worth using now. Shattering Grenado. Okay, nice. It actually is faster now. What, Grenado has like a higher radius than Canister Bomb now? I mean, not really, but still nice. 3.5 instead of 3. Attack speed reduction with damage reduction. Damage reduction on... What is this game?
Let me clear your mind of regrets. Stay strong.
So 4 was level 1, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Just one per point up to 17. Just like that. 17% damage reduction. And then what? You get like 1 for every 2 points? Or how does it work? No, it's just like 15 doesn't do anything, and then like 16, 17 would give more again. What? And this one is slower enemy attack now. Oh, I see. I mean, it's like a buff and nerf at the same time. Because like before you had like 18% fizz or damage reduction. Just like 1 point, right? And now you have to like actually invest more points into Demon Fire.
I sense turmoil within you. Safe journey.
Also, Thermite Mine at 10 points has only 21 instead of 34 elemental resistance reduction. This is minus 13%. Okay, Thermite Mine is gonna have a new sweet spot, right? And it's not 10. Because you still get +2 here, +2, +2. So 13 out of 16 is actually the new sweet spot, right? 13 points. So basically every demolition has lost like 3 points here. And lost a couple of points because you got us back into Demon Fire instead of that now. Yo, Mike Fick, how you, man? You've already checked out all areas? I haven't even started playing yet this patch yet. Okay, so new soft cap. What am I saying? New sweet spot for Thermite Mines is 13 points, right?
Stay strong.
Yeah, 13 points. Also, this one has damage reduction now, which means maybe I don't need this after all.
Safe journey.
Right, if you just have enough points into Wrath. Currently playing patch notes here pretty much. I'm playing patch notes. I'm playing what the fuck did they do to masteries? Okay, so Wrath is like really good though now. Also this one has Rata. Oh yeah, that's why people made Rata Commando, right? That's why Vaninov made Rata Commando. Blood burst reduced, blah 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 blah. Physical resistance reduction remains unchanged. I feel like, yeah, flat, they are trying to like buff flat physical. But I feel like they're also like buffing internal trauma, which didn't need to happen, but it's also happening. Okay, Occultus actually doesn't seem like it got changed at all. Basically, like, sure, this got nerfed because of RR changes, and that's it, right? That's basically it. Nightblade, Blade Spirit, nerfed, Lethal Assault. What? 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 Okay, okay, this is a huge change as well, because Nightblades don't need to use LA anymore for OA. Which means all Nightblades that didn't use Lethal Assault have offensive ability now. Which, for example, makes me think of something like a Bleed Trickster. Caster buff, yeah. Caster buff. I wouldn't say they murdered it, because if it's on Pneumatic Burst, it's just like a buff for casters. Right. There's a Rancor, for example, right? This is basically, I mean, you could play this melee, but I didn't. It's basically a complete caster. Reaper just lost about 80 away. Yeah, probably the OA on this is not as high as the OA on this one was, right? Like, OA on Lethal Assault was... It was pretty high, right? It was 100 on soft cap and 190 on hard cap. And now what you get on Pneumatic Burst is, yeah, we're gonna put this is like an old sweet spot as well, with 10 points here. Gotta change that to 12 anyway. Yeah, I mean, it is a big deal for like melee builds, I would say. Like melee builds that lose some away, because like you had LA up all the time on melee anyway. But for like casters or... Yeah, for like casters basically, it is a buff. What do I even pull here?
What troubles you?
I don't even know. Probably this.
Well.
So this is 85 OA. So depending on like how many, assuming you had like both at the same value, like at soft cap, then you lost 15 OA. But usually Nightblades were trying to get more points into LA than into Pneumatic Burst. So because of that, you... Like, especially melee Nightblades focusing around Lethal Assault lost even more away than just 15, right? They lost like way more probably. So something about 80, around 80 seems pretty good, or like seems like a reasonable number. Definitely. Yo, 9best, welcome on, welcome on. But yeah, more acid damage on the other hand to compensate. So a buff for obviously acid Nightblades, and also all other Nightblades that are melee that can convert the acid to whatever their damage type is. Which aren't like that many. But yeah, basically a nerf to melee Nightblade and like a buff to caster. And Night Chill is from 30
Let me clear your
down
mind of
to
regrets. Safe journey.
25. Which is exactly -5, right? That's not as bad as Thermite Mine, which lost like way too much. Like Thermite Mine was 34 like this, and now it's, I don't know, yeah, 21, right? Or 22, something like that. Okay, next up we have Arcanist. Carrier Stampist buff. I probably still won't play this skill because I kind of don't like it that much.
Met.
Increased flat lighting on Inferno as well. Also, Thiago Bzz, welcome on. Thanks for the follow. Welcome on, welcome on. Clock and Gerda will update Grim Eternals tomorrow. Nice. Tainted Power added 10% damage modifier.
Well met.
Wait, Chaos gets buffed even more? What? Quakey, thanks for the follow. Welcome on, welcome on. They didn't see like Arcane Undo's videos of his Warlock, I guess. Removed percent Aether and percent fire damage. What do you mean removed? It's obviously just gone, but that's 100% just gone. What? Reduced away and overload. Makes sense. That was pretty huge. Like, I already thought this was like too high when they did this, like introduced us. That's fine. Wrath nerfed this one buff, so it's like a buff to spam and like probably around the same for non-spam. This is weird. Like buff for chaos, nerf for aether, fire, basically everything else. Elemental damage, reduced crit damage scaling to 20 and 30. And it was like 25 and 35, 36 actually before. Okay. But I mean, considering Arcanist doesn't have resistance reduction anyway in the first place, and he didn't get hurt by that, that seems okay. Like, Arcanist doesn't get hurt that much. Okay, that's like about the same. Demolition has got tankier, I would say. Like, this one is less damage, this one is like good damage reduction now. Demon Fire can also be good damage reduction depending on like the build that you're playing. Blast Shield makes you even tankier. Grenado, didn't check this one out yet, but it seems like a pretty nice buff. I don't know, nothing seems as crazy as like the HP on the Soldier so far. Like, what are these numbers? On like Oliver's Rage, military conditioning, like what is this? It's like 10% more HP for free. Okay, Devouring Swarm, Shaman, increased projectile velocity, seems good. Adjusted RR to compensate for other changes. I mean, let's check it out here. This used to be like 60 and 40, now it's 55, 35, makes sense. Tenacity of the boar increased the way scaling to 120 and 220 instead of. Thanks for the follow. Sandre, welcome on, welcome on. 107. 107 and 177. That's some good away. What, removed? What? 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 Why? Right. Oak skin has the A, okay. 70. And this one used to have 83. Okay, so it's like another cast buff, right? Like casters get DA on a shaman now. They don't need to stack tenacity anymore for DA. And melee gets a little bit less DA but more OA to compensate, right? Yo, Illuminator, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, Arcanist like totally fine, like it gets buffed by not being nerfed because of RR changes anyway, right? So it's fine. Yeah, okay. And Raging Tempest is from like 35 probably down to 30, I guess. That would make sense, right?
Turmoil within you.
Okay.
Stay strong.
Yeah, makes sense. Inquisitor, Aura of Cancer. Got like another -5 here. Aura of Conviction, added percent physical damage. Well, we wanted Chaos or Aether, right? And they gave us physical. Okay. What do you do with this? physical damage paladin, right? Or physical damage deceiver, or physical damage tactician, obviously. But like, why would you take Aura of Conviction? I mean, unless you need physical resistance, right? It's still good for Physras. When like, if you're like playing Soldier, right, then Oleron's Rage is like 20% away. Mentor's Will. I don't know, Bulwark can be used with Twiners as well. I don't know, but at least it's getting more interesting. Like, this doesn't get the Chaos or Aether damage that we wanted it to get, but it has physical damage now. Okay. Horn of Gander replaced elemental damage. Oh, this is just damage reduction now. Okay, well, that's a buff, I guess. Where's like the Deceiver? Physical Paladin, yeah. Yeah, Physical Force Web Tactician, right? Yeah. Indeed, indeed. Is there a TLDR? I don't know. Not in my stream. 5%, 2, 5. What are these numbers? Are these the numbers from the old physical reduction? I assume so. No. Yeah, 2, 5, 7, 9. Yeah, these are like the old physical reduction numbers. So it should have 20% at soft cap. And Aura of Cancer has 15. So like Aura of Gandar. I mean, Horn of Gandar and Aura of Conviction. I mean, that's good, right? Obviously pretty good. It's like a buff for physical infiltrator, I mean Pierce Infiltrator. But also if you are playing, say, physical tactician, right, and you don't want to use Warcry. But this one has like 35 flat RR now, right? Downtime is not that great. Oh. Oh my lord, what's happening? Right, Inquisitor's Seal increased duration to 24 seconds. Holy moly. Well, now the change to the one item that has like +2 summon limit to Inquisitor's Seal now really makes sense actually. Tainted Flame increased damage modifier to 15%. Chaos Ignifier buff. Seems good. Necromancer, Call of the Grave now also grants % damage and crit damage for the caster. Removed health regen for pets and combine the % damage bonuses to all damage. Okay. So you wanna use this as a non-pet build now as well, maybe. Interesting. Master of Death, physical to vet for pets. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, this one got buffed because this got removed. Makes sense. Spectral Wrath, adjusted resistance reduction. So this is probably like -5%, right? So all the resistance reductions, like resistance reduction skills, basically are unchanged. Or like overall give you like the same damage, which mean they are like slightly nerfed only. But the Demolitionists, Thermite Mine got like trashed on, right? Oathkeeper, Celestial Presence, yeah, those will probably be like the same thing, right? Instead of 35 down to 30 or something. Or like instead of 30 down to 25 actually, probably, in this case. Eye of Reckoning, increased weapon damage scaling to ultimate ratings to 38. 38 instead of 35. So Eye of Reckoning buff actually, like for all damage types. not only for Vitality and Chaos, increased health scaling to 25 by 10, 35 by max. Haven. Plus 7% and another plus 7%, right? So I wonder how the sweet spots for Haven are now. Because they're not 3, 6, 9% anymore, probably. Let's see. TLDR of this patch changes have been applied, pretty much, yeah.
Got something you need stashed? It's safe with me. I promise.
So yeah, Celeste presence down to 25, as expected, and Haven has 15% at 5 points now, what the heck? I'm catching up on patch times.
Let me clear your mind of regrets.
So okay, it's like, okay, so the sweet spot is just 5 points now. Before it used to be like 3%, 6, 9, and then 11, 13. So like 3, 3, 3, 2%, another 2% for 5 out of 10, right? This used to be 13 and not 15. So it's now 3, 3, like 5 times 3%, and then 2% per point here, right? Up to soft cap instead of 1%. And then after that 1% per point. So the new sweet spots are not 3 and 5 anymore, they are 5 and 10 basically, right?
Let me clear your mind of regrets.
So yeah.
Stay strong.
So yeah, that's that. That is that patch, right? Basically. Not too long, actually. It's kind of short. But the mastery changes are pretty crazy, right? But yeah, it's time to check out some actual areas here.